Get that off the ceiling fan a little bit. Good morning. I've got my MT Homestead cup this morning. How is everyone this morning? Happy Saturday. Let's get over here, and there's a one right there. All right, here we go. Whoops. What is my phone doing? I don't know. I need to plug it in over here. Okay, give me a second. Gotta plug my phone in over here to the other place. Yeah, I hear it dinging. Ding ding. Ding ding. And then I'll put that down. Have to get it later. All right. Nose itches. Phone's plugged in. No more dingy dingies. But let's put it on silent. All right. There we go. You want to see my cute little socks? I had them on, but I took them off. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be a good puppet right there. I wouldn't even have to make it. It's already there. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. That's cute. Let's see. There's Hawkins Family Adventures. Good morning. Good morning. There's Mo Bang for your bucks. Good morning. Lily T, good morning. Thanks for being here. Hey, the Bud Files. Good morning. See here. Oh, Lily says, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Let's see over here. There. Oh, Lily's drinking a white chocolate mocha and making potato salad. That sounds good. Both of those. Cruising is fun anytime. Good morning. Knitting a baby blanket for my 9th great grandchild. Awesome. Oh, Sandra says, I'm just drinking yuck coffee. Desert Adventures in Arizona. Hello. Thanks for being here. And there's Lily typing in exclamation point awesome. And then ta-da! Nightbot dropped her channel link. And that's for everyone to do. If you want to drop your channel link, just type exclamation point awesome. And I encourage that. I had to get a drink of water. And my water is in my Hawkins Family Adventures cup. Yeah, and then you might have been wondering, who drinks coffee with a straw? Well, it's not coffee. I've moved on. I'm having a Coke. I have a little bit of a migraine still left. And I'm having a Coke before lunch. Usually I have one with my lunch. Let's see here. Got you running on the TV as we go about our morning. Awesome, thank you. And there's my one I saw a while ago. Oh, Sandra says I'm going to have a surprise for you all when I'm live for AA. Looking forward to that. So that'll be tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Pacific time, live on her channel, Hawkins Family Adventures. And there you go. Explanation point. Awesome. Ta-da! And there's Ramblin' Rocketeer. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Well, I combed my hair this morning. This is, I'm letting my hair grow back out. And I figured I knew I was going to do that when I cut it. But there was a reason I cut it at the time. But it's got all different lengths of layers. And so some of them just don't stay back. And I just have a ponytail in. I'd have to actually pin my hair to get it all to stay where I want it to be. So it's all right. It's all right. Oh, so, well, let's see here. It's craft hour, but, well, I didn't even say welcome. Welcome to crafting hour. I'm Ava, and the channel is Ava Potterfield and Friends, and every Saturday we do a crafting hour where I'm usually crocheting and working on a project. I've got a project to show you, but I don't know that I'm going to crochet today. We'll just have to see. My migraine. I just don't think I should try it. I think it'll make it worse today. But welcome. Welcome. And thank you so much for being here. Let's see, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to come over here and I was going to do this. Yeah. So my weather says it's 58 degrees right now where I am. 58 degrees and cloudy. And yes, it is cloudy out there this morning. Let's see. What's our high for the day? It's 65 degrees today. Monday's high is 87. And then it's going to be in the 70s the rest of the week with 166 degree. So it looks like Mother Nature is going to settle down after this week. We're going to be in the 60s, 80, 87, almost 90 degrees, and then back down to 70, then back down to 60, back to the 70s, but we'll be in the 70s for a whole week. Wow. I think spring is finally deciding to stay, maybe. Knock on wood. I do live in Missouri, and Missouri has really unpredictable weather from day to day. So what's your weather like where you are? My nose is like all stuffy. My allergies are off the charts. Every spring and every fall. In the fall, my asthma kicks in. In the spring, it's allergies, the wonderful world of allergies and stuffy noses. Let's see. There we go. I had just said hello to Ramblin' Rocketeer. Had to find where I was. And there's Ash Ventura's Adventures. Hello, thanks for being here. And Tracy, good morning. See, Ramblin' Rocketeer says, I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Thank you. I am. And hopefully today, Doug is supposed to get me some. Hold on, I got to clean my glasses off because y'all, all I see is a big smudge. It's distracting me. Yeah, so here's my eyes this morning. You can always tell how I feel by looking at my eyes. That's what Doug tells me. And my migraine is not feeling very good right now. Ah, there you are. Oh, now my eyes are all sticky. Oh my goodness. So I'm going on my 3rd week with these nail wraps on. I don't usually leave them on that long because up close you can see how much my nail has grown. That drives me nuts. But I don't want to take them off just yet. I need to trim them first. And now that I'm playing classical guitar again, these nails are all of a sudden important to maintain just so. So I'm going to try that. And if I can't get that to work, then I'll go get my nails done about, I don't know. I think I heard a friend say that she goes to get her nails, acrylic nails done, but she takes her own polish. So if they would allow that locally for me to bring my own polish, I could keep them freshly painted with touch-ups, right? And only get one hand done. Before, I got both hands done, but they couldn't grasp the idea that this hand is short on purpose, and they didn't want to do only one hand. So I think what I'm going to do is just find somewhere that'll do one hand. If I can't maintain them myself, they break. Because those are my guitar picks for classical guitar, right? So I'm having a ball having that classical guitar back out. So if you didn't know, I'm learning as a teacher, as a instrumental private music instructor. I every year pick something to work on. I'm actually working on something all the time, but on purpose I pick something, either a new instrument or a new style of playing, so that it keeps fresh in my mind how frustrating it can be to be learning something new and trying to get the coordination it takes for it to work, the practice it takes to get that accomplished, and the reminder that practice is not always fun. There's times I don't want to do it, so I set a timer. I have the old-fashioned kitchen egg timer that you twist and it ding, 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 right? I have one of those I set if I can already tell, like if I'm already practicing for about 3 minutes and I'm already thinking I'm done, then I get that timer out and I set it and make sure I get my practice in. But it just helps me understanding that there are parts of the learning process that are just not fun. But you got to do them anyway to make the good things happen. So, yeah. What does it say? When your knee is sore and stiff. Welcome to old age. Oh, buddy, I am there. I am there. Mobang says it's 59 degrees with a high of 61 there. And there's everybody saying hello, hello, hello. Ash Ventura Adventure says good morning from Canada, Winnipeg at the moment. Thank you for being here. Lucky Laptop News, hello, and thanks for being here. Everybody's saying good mornings. Let's see here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Ramblin' Rocketeer is 78 and sunny with rain and palm trees because, Hawaii is beautiful and has palm trees. Lily T says it's 53 now with the high of 70 and it's mostly cloudy right now. There's Carla. Hello. Thanks for being here. Carla Reyes Crochet. All right. Let's see here. Nightbot reminding you that you are amazing. You are amazing. I have my sweater that is still not sewn together. I've got to get that done. This is my cardigan. Let's see. Here we go. This is my cardigan. I've got part of it sewn together. And there's the granny squares that I used for that. And there's my sleeves. I just need to sew it together. I just need to make an appointment on my calendar and just sit down and do it because it's done, except for the edging. I got to do a little bit of edging. But then I had talked about the pattern for a granny square hat. And I got my top made, but I think it's might be too big. I ripped it out. If you remember during my live a couple of weeks ago, I ripped it out and made it again because it was way bigger than it said it was. And so I decided maybe they were using that soft yarn instead of the yarn I chose to work with, which was just a regular yarn. I think maybe they were using like a baby yarn or something super soft. And so theirs turned out smaller than this. I even went down a couple of hook sizes. I'm like, I don't want to rip it out again. This is a learning experience. And if it turns out way too big, I'll make another one. And at that time, I'll know what I'm doing. And I'll use an even smaller hook till I find the one that is going to work. But anyway, so there's the top of the hat. I'm using the same yarn, but where that one made each square was a little different. When you're working with little granny squares, they all turned out the same color because I only needed 6. They all turned out the same color of blue, and I could see that was going to happen. So what I did to liven up my hat is I made a white center in my granny squares. I have not done any ends yet. So I have 6 of these, and they're going to go on the side. So there's hooks there. So that's where, I have that big long tail for sewing. That's right. So there'll be one between each set of hooks. There'll be a. So I like that visual because that'll help me. I don't have to count the squares or anything because I've got the markers right there. It said leave your markers in. But what I wish, if you're a pattern writer, here's what I wish. If at some point you're going to say don't remove the markers, say it before you get to the part. Say some point before we get there, now you're going to leave your markers in at the end of this section, because I had almost taken those markers out when it said, finish off your row and leave a long tail. Okay, done. So I was in the process of, I had removed one marker when I looked up there, and then it said, do not leave markers in place. I'm like, oh. So I did have to count one area to make sure I got the marker back in the right spot. But put it in all caps and give us a warning, because people like me, we may not look that far ahead. And just a little something. A little something to make it a little easier for people like me, right? Let's see. What? Guess what, Ava? You are super amazingly, beautifully creative, inspiring lady that has loved so much. Thank you. I love you both right back. You two are amazing. Sandra's back. Woohoo! But I think this is going to be a cute hat. I've never made a granny square hat before, but I think it'll be really cute with the sweater, the cardigan sweater. And see the spirals? Oh, you can see the little spirals on the hat, like a pinwheel. That's because it was one continuous loop. I never started a new row. You just continuously looped and looped and looped, and that's what made the little designs right there. I don't know if you can see it as well on this side, but there's the right side. That'll be the outside. But I'm pleased with it. I'm pleased with it. I'm pretty sure I'll end up making another one, but that's okay with me because the first time you make something new, there's a whole learning process to it, right? And that'll be good. Oh, you can't even see them. I'm like holding them up here. Need to hold them up higher. So I've got those 6 little squares right there. And we'll see. Now, in the picture, they were really cute in their hat. I usually make hats to match everything, but I usually make the like stocking cap type hats. And I don't know, I just thought, well, this is granny squares. And so I looked up granny square hats, and that's what I found. And I also got the pattern to make a matching purse / bag to match. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Thank you. Everybody's saying hellos. All right. So, I need some more water. Let's see here. All right. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we are. So is that off to the farmer's market? Enjoy your day. Awesome. 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 Look at this tail on this thing. It's really long. They said how long to make it because that's what you sew your squares onto the hat with. It's a long tail. So I'm not sure I understood exactly what you were saying there. Google Translate says sliding scars, but I imagine you're talking about something about the stitches. I'm not sure. I'm looking at it. Yay! You know, I haven't been to the farmer's market this year. I cannot wait to get my flowers planted. It is time to go do that and buy some flowers. But I really need to weed my flower gardens. Doug is supposed to bring me home some gardening gloves. I'm not even gonna reach in there without them. My allergies are already off the charts already, and because inevitably I go like this, and it just makes it even worse. My allergies. Oh, hello and good morning. Thanks for being here. So, I have a migraine today, so I'm not going to be crocheting, but what I'm working on is I have this cardigan that I need to be sewing together so I can put the last touches on it. And it's hard to just pick this up and hold it up. I got to figure it out. There we go. There we go. So, there's my sweater. I can't get back far enough. And the sleeves. And I just need to finish sewing it together and then put my edging on. And then that's made with granny squares. And I'm using this color yarn right here. And this is the top of my hat. And then I have granny squares. This is my first granny square hat. So I've got 6 little granny squares that I'll make into a hat. All right, there we go. And welcome. You're crocheting a blanket with Karen. Nice. Karen yarn is wonderful. I absolutely love it, and it's so soft too. One of my favorite hats I made a few years ago was with the Karen, and it is nice to work with. Very. All right, looking at my dog behind me in my chair is all wiggling around. What are you doing? Are you scratching? Got itches? Buddy's behind me in my chair. Buddy's my chihuahua. Oh, I think I'm going to take some asthma medicine too. But, yeah. I'm looking around my desk to see. I'll show you this too. I was very happy with this. My first time to do works in pastels. This is an art journal, and it's all taped up because you actually paint in the journal. You paint inside here. So this was going to be an abstract book. But then I'm like, well, I'm going to do some pastels too. And they didn't come off on here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and paint on this side. I thought I might have to skip a page. But then I just cover it up with paper and fold it over so that as I'm painting, the paint doesn't get on the edges. Yeah. So I enjoy all kinds of crafts and painting and drawing and sketching, and all of that is one of my favorite things to do, and I enjoy it a lot. So in May, I'm kicking off the official start of being active on Ava's Escapades in Art, which is going to be it's already there, a new channel, and where I'm just going to have all things art and possibly some jewelry making, but I don't know. There's tariffs have kind of put a kink in things, because when we were making jewelry, we ordered our stones, usually came from out of the country, and so I'll have to figure that out on the jewelry side of things. But on the art side of things, it's a go. It's a go. Yeah, so I have had a migraine. I've been still fighting this fatigue. It's just, I haven't had fatigue like this since I had COVID like a year and a half ago. And the fatigue is just ridiculous. But it's my lupus and my fibromyalgia and the time of the year and my allergies, and I'll get through this. I'll get through it. I will get through it, and it'll be all right. Let's see here. Whoops, that was not where I meant to go. All right, let's scroll down here. Lily saying hello. Hey! Oh, thank you. I hope your migraine goes away. Thank you for that, Miss Lily. Let's see here. Where am I at? Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Ta-da! I love you guys so much. You all make my day. I love it when y'all do that. Ta-da! I love saying that. I do. So, we drove by just on the way somewhere. So it was an accident. We didn't go there on purpose, but we drove by one of our city parks and there were ducks on the pond. Now they relocated all of the domestic ducks. Here's what happens here. Every year at Easter, some families get little chicks or ducklings for Easter, right? And then a lot of times the ducks end up there at the pond, at the park. And last year they relocated all of the ducks to farms and things like that. And so there weren't any ducks there, but we drove by and there were wild ducks there. So there were some mallards. There's some kind of wild duck that's black with a white chest. There were some of those. And so I'm like, okay, we need to go back another day soon to film and see if they're still there. So yesterday, after Doug got off work, we went out there to the pond and they were still there, and there were 2 wild geese there. So I'm going to be watching, and hopefully they raise some babies and I'll be able to film the babies out on the pond. That would be so cute and so sweet. So I'm hoping. Ta-da! Ta-da! Lily says my potato salad is done and yummy. That sounds so good. Now, here's a question for potato salad. Do you make a mustard-based potato salad like we eat here in Missouri? Or do you eat a sweet potato salad? I like them both, but the mustard-based one is my favorite. Isn't that cool? So we did film, and as soon as we get there, it gets all cloudy, so there's not a bit of it that's sunny in my video, but it's still pretty, and the ducks were awesome. So we'll try it again. Miracle Whip and sweet pickles. That sounds good. Okay, so sweet pickles. Here's y'all know that I like dill pickles, spears, and I call them stress pickles because If I'm having a bad day, I can go eat a couple pickles. And, some days it's a one pickle day, sometimes it's a three pickle day. But they just make me feel better, so I call them stress pickles. I guess I should call them anti stress pickles. But yeah, very little mustard. That sounds so good. Okay, so I was going with everybody, what's your favorite kind of pickle? Now, Doug does not do pickles of any kind. Um, Dill pickles are my favorite. And then the next one would have to be sweet pickles. But dill pickles are my favorite. They're my stress pickles. Oh, there's Cass Love. Hello. Thanks for being here. There's where you came in right there. Let's see. Oh, bread and butter pickles. Oh, those are so good too. Oh, so good. Sweet relish or sweet pickles. Doug made hamburgers last night, and I had sweet relish on my burger instead of mustard. It was so good. It was so good. So good. Anybody else eat relish on their burger once in a while? It was pretty good. I'll be so glad when allergy season is gone, but who am I kidding? The whole year is allergy season for me. Every bit. Lily says, we're having cheeseburgers tonight. Nice. Oh, don't forget the bacon. It's my morning coffee. Too early for pickle talk. Pickles are good. I can eat a pickle for breakfast. I don't care. I like them. I like them. I love them. I want some more of them. Pickles. Hi, I love pickles. What's your favorite kind of pickles? Dill pickles. With a little sweet pickle on the side. On the side. Oh, nature and travel. Hello. Thanks for being here. Normally during craft hour, I'm crocheting, but I have a migraine today. So we're talking. Thanks for being here. I'll be posting a picture of Pippi sitting in a chair. That is awesome. Pippi is adorable. If you don't know who Pippi is Lily's dog. And we've watched her as a little bitty puppy growing into a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful adult dog. Just beautiful. And so for anyone just coming in, if you type exclamation point awesome, if you type that into the chat, Nightbot will drop your link. Yeah. And I encourage everybody to do that. That's for everybody, not just moderators. It's for everybody. So if you type exclamation awesome, Nightbot will drop your channel link. Oh no, what happened to the surprise? That's okay. I'll still be there. Cast Love is typing exclamation point awesome. And ta-da! There we go. There we go. And we've got a super sticker from Nature and Travel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Let's see here. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And explanation, awesome. And ta-da! There's Hawkins Family Adventure right there. Yeah. This migraine has not been my friend at all. But you know what? After this live, I'm going to have a little bit of sausage. I buy that sausage in a tube, and I just cut off like this much. Cut it right off of the tube and put that in a little frying pan. And then when it's ready, I crack an egg and scramble an egg in there with it. And then I put that on my tortilla, on a flour tortilla, and some salsa and shredded cheese. And I roll that baby up and breakfast burrito any time of the day. Let's see here. All right. It has been raining every weekend. Doug hasn't filmed at the farm, so hopefully he'll get to this weekend. And I think we're going to try to figure out our microphone. We had a power surge in our microphone. Remember, we used to have that microphone that sat there when we played music, and the sound was so much better. We had just bought that mic. We'd had it like a year, and had a power surge, and it quit working. The computer would not recognize it anymore. And so we're going to get it back out because we're wanting to buy a new one if it's not going to work. So it's time to get it out. We're going to get a new cord for it to see if it's just the cord, because that would be cheaper than a new microphone. And if it's not just the cord, then we'll get a new microphone for our Friday night lives and our Tuesday night lives when we're playing music, because it just sounds so much better. And it picks up both instruments instead of going back and forth, trying to focus on one or the other. So I'm hoping that happens soon, and I'm hoping it's just the cord, because that would be the less expensive fix, right? There's channel member emojis right there. Yeah, see, Caslo says, I love my new mic. Well, we always had one until then. And what is going on? Those are my hoodie ties. Where's the other one? There it is. There, that looks better than it did. Maybe not. I don't know. All I know is it's a little cool in here. I was hot, so I'm not going to turn that fan off. Hey, there's some sunshine out there. Oh, it might be a good cloud filming day, because I see some big fluffy white clouds out there right now and a lot of blue sky. So that would be good. That'd be great. And I'm going to take an allergy pill, and then I'm going to go out and weed my flower gardens this morning, and I'll film a little bit, because it's going to be a drastic change. Out there, see, I have a wildflower butterfly garden. And the thing with the wildflowers is they just look like weeds until they bloom most of the time, right? Not all of them, but most of the time it looks like weeds until they bloom. And some of that garden doesn't even bloom until fall. So you kind of got to be real careful. So I don't weed until everything gets tall enough and established enough that I can pretty much tell the difference in the flowers and the weeds. Now, once in a while, I still pull up a flower and it's like, ah! But I think right now, I think I'm okay to weed. So when Doug gets home with my gloves, that's what I plan to do this afternoon, is weed a little bit. And we need to mow. It's already that time, y'all. And our mower, he was mowing and the mower just quit and it wouldn't start back up. So he checked everything he could think of to check. So he's going to get it out again today and see if he can figure out what's wrong with it and get it running. Because we already need to mow again. And the neighbors are having a garage sale, so I'm trying not to go over there and be tempted by more stuff. Because we just downsized and got rid of a bunch of stuff. So I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. But you always find bargains. I'm telling myself, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So I've edited some short videos of the ducks. I've still got 2 more, I think, maybe 3 more short videos to put together from the duck pond. And then I'll make a longer 2-hour, a 15-minute video just for if you need a break for the relaxation channel. And then I'll make a 2-hour one, put it all together and make a 2-hour one. But I just love watching the ducks. I think they're so fun and it's so relaxing to sit there. Normally we pack some snacks. Yesterday we just grabbed water and ran. And the terrain there is not even. So that was my first time filming where I actually adjusted each leg to get it to sit flat because it was kind of on a hill and it was bumpily, not smooth. And I actually set up the camera and then I adjusted each leg to its own height to level it back out as much as I could. Our old tripod actually had a leveler on it where you could see the bubble, right? And you knew when it was level. This one does not. So when I get a new tripod, I want to make sure it has a level on it because sometimes I think it's level and then I look at the video and it's like, oh, that was not level at all. And I need the little bubble to help me know when it's level or not level. But I think I leveled it pretty good yesterday. Doug kind of told me what to do, and then I was like, oh, well, that's not so hard. So I've never had to level it before because we've never really filmed somewhere where there wasn't a flat spot to sit the camera. And so I'm happy to have learned how to do that. I know it's probably no big deal, but it's something new that I've learned, so I'm happy about that, right? And because it's wildflower season almost, and I'm going to be out filming wildflowers, and so being able to level that tripod is going to be great. It's going to come in very handy. Very handy. I haven't done my short yet. I haven't posted mine yet. My Saturday short. Planted potatoes yesterday and set up my spot outside. Today is raining. Oh man, but you're ready. As soon as it's not raining, you are ready. Sandra posted a Saturday short. That's what I'll do immediately after this live is post my Saturday short. This one has Stevie in it. If you don't know who Stevie is, Stevie's our little chihuahua, and he's in today's short. You know what? I'm happy to be here after my three-day absence with a migraine. So I'm going to play this little happy dance. Yeah. And then I have to show you one of my favorite little videos. Now, this was before shorts were a thing. So this is music from the YouTube audio library. That's why I can play these two on my live. Otherwise, you get in trouble because the shorts music is licensed differently. And but these were before shorts were a thing. They were just some little clips that I made. Let's see. Hopefully that quits ringing. And but anyway, I thought this was really cute. This is Bubba, our cat, and little Pumpkin when he was little bitty. And I thought Bubba was sitting over there. He's a tuxedo cat, black and white. He was sitting on our instruments, and I thought, well, that's the perfect picture. But then I thought, well, I'll just video it. And he sits so still in the beginning, you think it's a picture until he moves. I thought that was so cute. I thought that was so cute when I got it. Well, y'all, it has been an hour. I can't believe it's already been an hour. So hopefully this week I'll be back to crocheting. I have to remember to film when I'm working on a project with crochet. It's hard to remember to set up to do that because when I crochet, I just grab it and start, right? So I got to get out of that habit. So I have footage for my channel. Videos don't happen unless you turn on a camera. So I got to get back in the habit of setting up that camera. And I do keep my setup. I've got it over here. Where over here? Oh, it's over there. Okay. My phone holder is on a stand, and it's got like the thing that's adjustable here that you can put it where you want it, and it holds your phone. And it doesn't drop my phone. Have you ever had one of those things that's supposed to hold your phone and then all of a sudden it just goes pop out and falls? That irritates me so badly. This one does not drop my phone, so I'm very happy about that. And Yeah, I'm looking at my pastels. I'm wanting to do another pastel drawing. I learned a lot doing that one. And okay, so our butterfly challenge. We will do that. What are the dates? The 30th. Okay, we'll do our butterfly challenge on the 30th because I had a migraine and I was in bed sick and slept right through the time to be live. And we could do it Monday, but that would be confusing. So Monday we'll just have a regular morning talk live. Morning talk is a coffee chat. And Monday and Wednesdays. And then Wednesday the 30th, we'll do our butterfly challenge. And I've got, if everyone who sent me things for last Wednesday are already loaded and it was ready to go, just the migraine happened. And so the 30th, next Wednesday, the 30th, we'll do our butterfly challenge. Let's get back over here. Let's see. Oh, so the surprise, you were going to have your hair colored pink. That would be pretty. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah. Okie loves that song. It's the YouTube library. It's Ratatouille's Kitchen is the name of it. Oh, Lily's, my husband's going to help me with my short later. So if you're doing the theme short, don't let your dog see you practice, because I did one practice and Stevie saw. He wasn't in sight when I practiced, and then boom, there he was. So he kind of already knew. Booger. So what we're talking about is we were trying that where you hold the blanket up and you look at him and you hold it up and you look at him and then you hold it up and you kind of toss it up and drop it and you go in the other room. You're standing by a door, you throw it up, you get in the other room real quick. And so when the blanket falls, you're gone. And see how your cat or your dog reacts to that. So that would be my bit of advice. Yes, I do. It's already loaded, actually. Yeah. I'm not going to practice. I didn't know if I could move fast enough to get out of sight before the blanket fell. So I practiced. And Stevie did. And so Doug had to hold him back. But it was fun. It was different. Sometimes the animals react to that and sometimes they don't. I saw cats that reacted to it hilariously, and then I saw cats that didn't at all. And so it just depends on the personality of the pet, right? And getting them to pay attention while you look at them over the blanket. That was hard too, because, I almost said Pippi. Stevie's all puppy. He's moving constantly. But we got it done. I'd like to thank Lily and Nature and Travel for the super chats today. That is awesome, and I appreciate it so very much. I will let y'all go. Yes, flossing her bird would be hilarious. I wish she would do shorts with her bird. I really do. I just really do. We'll have to ask her. But I know. I mean, doing videos is not a thing for everybody. It's not something everybody enjoys. But I do. I do. Okay. So I need to let you go. Thank you for spending some time with me this morning. You guys are all amazing. And I just want to remind you that if you are struggling, and we all struggle for all kinds of different reasons, but if you are struggling, just remember that we can do hard things when we have to. We may not like it. We may do it kicking and screaming. But we can. We can do hard things when we have to. And hang on with all you got and never give up. Baby steps are progress. If all you did was get up this morning, that's progress, right? It is. So hang on with all you got. Never give up. Never give up. We love you, and we'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Try that again. All right. Thanks for being here.